Lucamus Prime here, so it's time for Star Wars 30-Week Challenge Episode 2 today. So today's question is, what is my favourite Star Wars movie? So, for those of you that are unaware of what my favourite Star Wars movie is, my favourite Star Wars movie is Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. So if this is my favourite Star Wars movie, guys, and yeah, I really love it. So, if any of you have not seen my top 3 reasons why it's my favourite Star Wars video that I did in July last year, I'm going to explain in summary, why I love it so much. So, I love Return of the Jedi because, it has, in my opinion, the true conclusion of Star Wars. I think it had the perfect ending of the Skywalker saga. It's where it should have ended at, to be honest. I thought it was perfect the way it ended. And everything else was also really awesome. Like, I love the rematch between Luke and Darth Vader on Death Star 2. It was very good. I like how, compared to the duel in Empire Strikes Back, we get more stunts. For example, Luke does a backflip upwards onto, that bridge. And we also get to see Darth Vader falling down the stairs and also throwing his lightsaber too, which was pretty awesome. I like that. And I like how Luke wins this time, showing us time that he's definitely improved since last time. And speaking of Luke, I do love how, he's fully matured into a full-fledged Jedi now as well in this movie, which I was very happy about. And I also love how, compared to Empire Strikes Back, Lando Calrissian has much more screen time and a much bigger important role in this film, which I was happy about because I think he deserved it. Because I love Billy Dee Williams as him, he's brilliant in the role, and he certainly was in this movie. And I also love the space battle above Endor, so that was also really awesome. And if people are wondering, is it the same as the Death Star battle in A New Hope? No, it's completely different because they use new ships. And unlike the previous one where it was just X-Wing versus TIE Fighters, this time you've got all sorts of ships, the Millennium Falcon, and X-Wings and Y-Wings, and many others. So it's pretty awesome. And unlike A New Hope where Luke had to fire a torpedo into, that hole to destroy the first Death Star, they fixed that flaw with a second Death Star. It's much bigger and that flaw is gone completely. So they have to go inside the core to destroy it. So that's brand new, isn't it? Yeah. And not to mention, I do love the design of the Death Star 2 more than the first one as well. I think it looks much better, really. I love Death Star 2. And I love the Ewoks too. They're so cute as well. Really adorable creatures. So lovely. So I love seeing them in this movie as well. And I believe Roy Davis played a Wicket, of course. Was that his debut role, I think, maybe? Not sure. Might have been, because he was pretty young when he played him. And so the conclusion, space battles, Lando having more screen time, and I definitely love how after we got the first hint of the Emperor in The Empire Strikes Back, we get to see him in his full glory in this movie, played by the legendary Ian McDiarmid, who played him so well in this movie and went on to play him in prequels and also Star Wars Rebels and also Rise of Skywalker, and of course in the Angry Birds 2 trailer, which he played Emperor Pigletine. So yeah. But Ian McDiarmid was brilliant in this movie, in his debut as Palpatine. He was really awesome. And also this film also contains my favourite Star Wars scene, which is definitely Darth Vader's redemption back to Anakin Skywalker. Like, it was executed so well. It was brilliant. I just really love that scene. It was brilliant. Seeing him turn back to the light side, it was so good. Where Luke redeemed him. Just when he thought all hope was lost, he turned to a good side to save his son. Like, oh man. And like, it's that sacrifice scene which makes me hate Rise of Skywalker because, like, what is the point of, Darth Vader redeeming himself by killing the Emperor at the cost of his life to save his son? If the Emperor's going to return as a clone in Rise of Skywalker, like, what is the point? Seriously. That's why I consider this movie to be the true send-off to the Emperor. That's how he truly died. Like, so yeah, that's why I consider a true canon ending, to be honest. I also love how this movie, completed Yoda's story as well. How he finished Luke's training and he peacefully passed away, became one with the Force. So yeah, that was a pretty emotional scene, saying farewell to Yoda. So yeah, and I like how this movie also explained why Ben Kenobi appeared to have lied to Luke about the truth of who his father is as well. Because what Ben told him was true from a certain point of view. Definitely love Jabba's palace scenes as well. They were also great too as well. And you've seen lots of aliens as well. Brilliant costumes. It was so great. And plus, I will also admit, guys, right, whenever we watch this movie, right, every time I re-watch the celebration scene at the end, I always tear up. I'm not kidding. It's such an emotional, perfect, beautiful scene, which I always tear up at. Like, it feels so emotional seeing everyone celebrating that it's all over, the war's over, and everyone across the galaxy is celebrating. Oh, man. Like, that right there is how Star Wars ended. Like, if I ever have children in the future, guys, I'm going to tell them that's how Star Wars ended. That's what I'll say. So, yeah. So yeah, that's why Return of the Jedi is my favourite movie, guys. It has its emotional moments, it's the true ending, and I just really love it. Like, it holds a very special place in my heart. It's actually my second favourite movie of all time, right after my favourite movie, Avengers Endgame, actually, guys. So yeah, that's how much it means to me. So guys, this is me talking my favourite Star Wars movie, which is Return of the Jedi, so yeah. So you know the drill, guys. Please be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to in the comments what your favourite Star Wars movie is if you're doing a challenge with me as well. I'd love to hear what your favourite Star Wars movie is. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe more videos coming in the future. And may the Force be with you always.